It is our favorite time of year, playoff time.
Yes.
And we're going to go through our brackets, giving you our winners of this year's Super Bowl.
Ooh, I can't wait. By the way, real quick, what we're going to do, there's a link to make your own bracket. It's going to be in the description of this video. There will also be a link to the description to the Discord where you can submit your brackets and check out everybody else's brackets. So if, you know, somehow you go perfect, you have bragging rights and you have proof that you actually made your bracket before the playoffs started. So you guys should do that.
Yeah. Do it.
Now, we did this last year, and I think we all did pretty decent. I don't remember exactly, like...
I believe so, yeah.
I got the winner.
Good job, Joe.
Who's the winner?
The Rams.
That's right.
That's right.
Man, maybe they'll win this year. Oh, I'm just kidding. Oh, we're gonna get into my bracket first. Let's pop that one up, Joey.
Wow.
This right here is my bracket. We're just gonna quickly go through it. So I'm gonna go through the AFC side. Jaguars, Chargers. I have the Chargers winning. I do think this is gonna be a very good game. I have the Chargers in another video that we did, having them go far. So the farther they go into this bracket, the better it'll do for that video that I had. We got to compare about that too. We got to bring that back up once the playoffs are done.
Oh, yeah.
But I have the Chargers going on, and they're obviously going to face the Chiefs, which is a divisional game. That's going to be a very good game. The Bengals and the Ravens, another divisional game. I think the Bengals are winning this one. I don't think the Ravens are going to be able to pull it off, even if Lamar Jackson is playing. I think him coming in being super rusty would be a problem in its own right. So I have the Bengals going on, the Bills and the Dolphins. Yet again, another divisional game. And I have the Bills coming out on top. I do think this is going to be a closer game than a lot of people do actually expect. I think they're going to keep it competitive, but I do think the Bills are going to run away with this one. We'll go into the NFC side. I got the Buccaneers and the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are finally going to get their first win. I think they're going to beat the Buccaneers. But, man, that's going to be a troublesome game they're going to go up against, which is the Eagles, another division rival, which they'll be playing. The Minnesota Vikings and the Giants. I think the Vikings are very happy that they're playing the Giants because I don't know if they'd beat – they'd probably beat the Seahawks. But I think I might have the Buccaneers beating the Vikings. And that's debatable. So I think they're very happy that they're fighting the Giants. And I think they are going to come out on top going on to the next round. The 49ers and the Seahawks, a divisional game. I think the 49ers are going to run away with this one. This one is my smacking of the week. I don't think the Seahawks are going to keep this competitive at all. I think they shouldn't be here. I think there's no real argument in that. I think the 7 seed shouldn't be here, but I think the 49ers are going to run away with this game and smack them.
I'll tell you what. I have a very similar bracket to you.
Really?
These brackets are putting me to sleep, dog. Where's the upsets at? Dog, where's the upset?
Your bracket, I have one thing different.
Wow. Oh, you okay? Well, let's see. Let's keep it going. So we'll go back over to the AFC side. It's the Chiefs versus the Chargers. The Chiefs always have the Chargers number. I mean, it's unfortunate. I want the Chargers to win this game. I would love to see new teams in there, but I think the Chiefs are going to walk away with this one. I do think it's going to be a good game, though. Next up, the game that I think everyone's looking forward to. This is going to be the Bills and the Bengals. Now, this game is going to be.
Imagine both those teams made it there.
They will.
Okay.
Who's going to lose, dude?
Both of them.
Ravens, Dolphins.
So the Bengals, Bills, this obviously has so much emotion behind both of it. I think both of these teams obviously have so much respect for each other. I think this is going to be a very, very good game, and I think the Bengals are just going to squeeze by. And I think this is going to be the hardest game that they play during this playoffs. Next up, we'll go over to the NFC side. It's going to be the Eagles and the Cowboys. I think the Eagles are going to win this, but I don't think this is going to be a cakewalk. I think this is going to show that there are some holes in this Eagles team, and I think the Cowboys are going to kind of expose some of their points that I think the 49ers are going to take advantage of because I have the 49ers beating the Vikings. I think the 49ers are the hottest team in the playoffs right now. I think they're the hottest team in the NFL, and I think they'll I think they'll beat the Vikings pretty handily, though. Next up, we have the championship games. The AFC championship is the Chiefs and the Bengals. The NFC championship is the Eagles and the 49ers. I'll go to the NFC side first. The Eagles versus the 49ers. I think it's going to be a good game, but I think the 49ers are going to come out on top. The AFC side, the Chiefs and the Bengals yet again. This is a game that everyone looks forward to now. And the Bengals just have the Chiefs number, and I think it's still going to happen. I think the Chiefs team is a very good team, but I think this Bengals team is superior to them, and I think this is one of the weaker Chiefs teams that we've seen actually in the playoffs. So I think the Bengals are going to go to the Super Bowl yet again. It's going to be a 49ers versus Bengals Super Bowl.
And who do you have winning this? Because you didn't put it up there. Who is it?
And I have winning the Super Bowl. Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals getting his first of many Super Bowl rings.
So back-to-back Bengals Super Bowls, you
Back-to-back
think?
Bengals Super Bowls.
Right.
And I think the Bengals are going to get it done this time.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not back. I mean, back-to-back making it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's what I said, yeah. So throw mine up there because mine is literally the exact same, except I have everything except that AFC game. I have the Chiefs beating the Bengals, and I have the Eagles beating the 49ers.
Wow.
You guys and these Cowboys.
Where I have the
Wait a second. Yeah, what the heck, TJ?
What?
You're backing up Tom Brady this whole entire time, saying you can't bet against Tom Brady, and you have him out the first round.
I know. I didn't say that I thought the Bucs would win. I think, hey, they could. That's the closest game, maybe besides the Jags and Chargers, in my opinion. I think that game. I don't know. There's no clear answer. You can't even give a clear answer right now.
To what?
You're gonna say 100% the Bucs are gonna win? 100%?
Nothing's 100, but
exactly.
Man,
So you got the 2 number 1 seats going to the Super Bowl.
Yep. And I said at the beginning of the season, and I'll say it now. I have the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Yeah, I think the Cowboys can beat the Bucs.
Of course they can beat the Bucs. Freaking suck, dude. All right, can we get that? The Bucs suck.
Yes,
They
the Bucs
suck. I cannot get down with that at all.
I do have a few questions that I want to ask at the end. Just like
Like personal questions?
no.
or-
Just like a bowl, like what games we think will be close versus blowouts, and we're all gonna give one very bold take to a team that we don't have in the Super Bowl that we think potentially could do.
That
pull it
doesn't
off.
count for anything. Come on now. What do you guys mean? Then you should have put it on the bracket.
No, I'm
then.
saying we all are gonna do a bold take.
Okay.
Just one team, one random team. But yeah, I agree with Logan up until the AFC and NFC conference champions. I think Patrick Mahomes, they got that emotion from Joe Burrow doing his thing, and they're gonna get the dub into the Super Bowl,
but
and
they gotta
then
face Joe Burrow to be able to.
huh?
They gotta be able to face Joe Burrow.
They are right there.
Okay.
49ers, Eagles. Man, that's a tough one. But again, with rookie QB, I think it could hold him back.
Economists for though.
Well, not yet.
I'm saying in your scenario, it did.
I don't think. Again, Seahawks shouldn't really be there. Vikings could call them a fraud team. Eagles is like their toughest opponent.
I'll call
for
him a
sure.
fraud team.
He'll call them a fraud team.
Fraud team.
I want to see your list now. Pull up.
All right, let's have some fun, guys.
You got similar list or what? What's going on?
No, I'm having some fun
no.
here. Okay, let's freaking go.
Oh!
Let's
I don't know what
freaking go.
happened.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not freaking fluff
Your
around
whole
here.
NFC side is the exact same.
Exactly, and AFC.
The only thing that's different is you just have the Bills winning and the Chargers winning.
Everything's the same except for
It's
the
not even
championship.
close to the same
Yes,
as your
it is.
guys.
You have two
I don't have
differences.
that. I don't have that.
Exactly. The AFC, the
Your
championship
NFC
are
is
the
the
only
exact
thing.
same as
Okay,
theirs.
that's fair enough.
So is the AFC. So is the AFC.
And all the way up into the championship game on the AFC side, it's the exact same as everyone's.
Well, I have both of these teams this different here because I have the Chargers winning and I have the Bills winning.
That's what I'm saying. Your only difference starts right there in the AFC championship game.
Well, actually, in the divisional game.
Yeah, okay, but they're the same team,
No,
so
it's
the exact same
teams.
everything. It's not like you're like, oh, the Jaguars are going to win, the Ravens are going to win, the Dolphins are going to win. You're acting like this is some crazy thing.
I will say it is crazy in my opinion of the Chargers beating the Chiefs. Talk to me about that one.
Okay,
Talk
the
to me
Chargers
about
play
that
the
one.
Chiefs very well. This is why the Chiefs are not going to make it here because there are 3 teams that will beat the Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs if they run into them, and it's inevitable that they don't run into at least one of them, probably in the first round. And their best chance is against the Chargers, which the Chargers play them good every single time. The Chargers always choke every single time. But the Chargers are always those dogs that are in it, and the Chargers lose it for themselves every freaking time. Every time.
So why don't they do
Except
it
for
here?
this time. 'Cause the Chiefs ain't all that, bro. The Chiefs ain't all that.
So
all
this
right?
is what we're doing, right? We're like, all right, I want to listen to this history because it helps me. But then this history, I don't want to listen to.
This is what
I'm
he
not
wants
looking
to
back
have.
into
He
history.
wants to
I'm not
Chargers
looking
to
back
win,
into
so
history.
just
Whenever we're
pick
talking
it.
about TJ's history with whatever, who was it with? The Chiefs whenever they played the Bills. I just wanted to point out in most recent history, the Bills beat the Chiefs, which was this season.
Okay, you're talking
That's
regular
why I
season.
wanted to bring that up.
This
I'm not
isn't regular season. This is postseason. If you look at recent history in postseason, the Chiefs beat the Bills.
They shouldn't have, but that's not the Okay, anyways. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, the Buffalo Bills are freaking charged. This is their year. It's been their year since the beginning of the year, okay?
Heard that before.
The Bills or the Bengals, first off, one of these teams should have had the number 1 seed.
You're right.
Absolutely
BS.
freaking crazy.
And I'm sorry, thank you for bringing that up, because that's why I have the Bengals going to the Super Bowl, because they're angry. They got screwed. They did. They got screwed, and I think they really have that chip
Which,
on
like,
their
we
shoulder.
understand they canceled the game and whatnot, whatever. Okay, it makes sense.
And exactly, the
But what I'm saying
circumstances
is the
behind it,
Chiefs got literally gifted the number 1 seed.
That-
Whereas in
exactly.
actuality, the odds of them getting the number 1 seed, like going into the final 2 weeks, was
Yes.
very low.
So who would have had the number 1? Whoever won that game would have had the number 1 seed.
It depends.
Right, and then that team would have had to have lost in week 1, and the Chiefs would have had to have won like both games.
Yeah, but the Bengals and Bills won, so.
With how it played
last
off
week.
right now, with how it played out, the Chiefs would have been the number 1 seed regardless, but the Bengals potentially could have been the 2nd seed.
Or the Bills.
You know, you're right, but
I'm saying the Bills or
have
the
it
Bengals
now.
could have been the
Yes.
number 1.
Yes. Well,
So-
no, depending on what the Chiefs did, but the Chiefs won out, so they couldn't have gotten it.
Right, yeah.
So,
one of those
like,
teams
with
would have
how
been number
it did-
1.
yes.
Chiefs would have been number 2, and the other would have
Exactly.
been number 1. Not trying to confuse
Okay,
each other.
all right.
Cincinnati Bengals. Bro, let's not play games here, dog. I've been talking about the Bengals for a while. They have been the best team in the NFL the past 2 months of football.
Yeah.
You said the 49ers.
Oh, you have them
won.
losing, though.
You said the 49ers won.
Yeah, because they're versing the motherfucking Bills. This is the Bills' year.
You said that last year.
And they Bills should have freaking won, dude.
Shoulda,
I
coulda,
can't wait.
did it.
Whatever.
Shoulda,
It
coulda,
doesn't
did
matter.
it.
It's
This
neither
is-
here nor there.
He said
It's
this is the
whatever.
Bills year, and then he's gonna have them losing the Super Bowl to the 49ers.
No. chill with all
This
that.
is-
Chill with all that.
that's a
Y'all
tough
can
one.
meme me all you guys want to. I've been saying the Bengals are freaking good, and they are freaking
They
good.
are freaking
You want
good.
to talk about a team that sucks? The Buccaneers freaking suck, okay? The Buccaneers suck.
Okay.
The Buccaneers are... It's disgusting,
Just
bro.
Tom Brady?
The freaking Saints should have been in the playoffs over them. Whatever.
Hey, can we stop
Freaking
with
Mark
the-
Ingram doesn't
No.
run out of bounds in one of the most idiotic blown games in the fourth quarter I've seen all year, minus what happened with that Vikings game.
So
Vikings
what?
goals.
Do you have the Saints beating the Cowboys,
Frick, I probably would have. Shoot.
and then you have them beat the Eagles?
All right, now listen here. Buccaneers stink. Cowboys are choke artists, but Cowboys are just better, okay? The Cowboys are better. Their defensive line, like, I know they've been playing worse throughout the regular, or like end of the year on defense, but the Buccaneers don't have an O-line, bro. If you don't have an O-line, you're done for. Yeah. We seen what happened to Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs that one year. First, the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Dismantled. He didn't have a chance.
That was a Super
and
Bowl, yeah.
he's at least mobile a little bit. Tom Brady's not. Buccaneers, no chance to win the Super Bowl. Cowboys, I'm rooting for the Cowboys. I don't even like the Cowboys that much. I'm rooting for the freaking Cowboys.
Xbox,
The next game, if the Buccaneers make it out of that game, they could. Because Cowboys are choke artists. Bro, they're going to get crushed.
Dude,
They're
if
going to
they
get
make-
crushed.
If they make it out of that game, they're beating the Eagles.
No, they're getting crushed,
If they
dude.
make it out of that game, they're going to the championship.
Bro, and I promise you guys this. I pick any team over the Vikings in the NFC except for the Giants.
That's such
Yeah.
BS, dude.
It's not BS.
If they were playing Seattle, you would.
Yes, I would be picking Seattle. Yes,
Why
I
are you so high
would.
on
If-
Seattle
if-
all of a
if they
sudden?
were
You're
beat-
high
if they
on
were-
Seattle because you know there's no shot they're beating them, so you're like, oh, I'm just gonna pick Seattle to beat
If
everybody.
If they were playing the Bucks,
I've been saying this for
if they were playing the Bucks, exactly.
Nah, that's fair. That's
Exactly.
Fair. All right, Buccaneers suck too.
You say that because they're in the position they are.
I'll tell you what, though. I don't know. That's nobody wants to see that game. Those two trash teams playing each other.
Which makes a good game.
and that's.
Dude,
Okay.
I got.
you guys meme me whenever I said Giants are frauds whenever they're winning.
All they gotta do is win one playoff game.
I mean, look, one of these teams are going to win. Both of these teams are frauds, okay? Both of these teams stink. Both of these teams, I'm not giving a lick of a chance to win the
So
Super Bowl.
you're saying, are the Seahawks frauds? What are the Seahawks to you?
The Seahawks are, I don't think they're frauds. I feel like they're overperforming.
Okay. That's the opposite of fraud.
I mean,
I wanted to see-
seriously.
I wanted to see if you-
seriously, who?
So like an underdog.
The reason why I asked, I just wanted to see if you thought more than half of the NFC side of the bracket was
the
underdog
Giants are the same thing.
or overrated.
Same thing. Overperforming. They got no receivers.
They're
So-
overperforming, but everybody was hyping them up.
Everyone's hyping up Seattle.
But Seattle wasn't winning, though. And Seattle hasn't been
Oh, they
winning.
were winning when they were hyped. They
Whenever
first
they were
half
yeah.
of the season.
Whenever they were
They're
hyped,
number one
they
in
were
their
winning.
division.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you guys saying?
They're not hyped up now.
I'm just
though.
saying they're the same. Seahawks and Giants are the same in my eyes. When you want to talk about frauds or hype up, whatever category you want to put them in.
I believe in the Seattle Seahawks more than I believe in the Giants.
Okay, so you got
They have a better offense, and they have better defensive pieces. They drafted very well last year.
how is the Bills and Chargers game gonna go?
Bills and Chargers? Bro, are you freaking kidding me?
And the Chiefs
Bills are 2. Bro, this is the Bills' year, guys.
Okay,
what's the
I've
score
heard
of the
that.
Bengals-Bills game?
Bengals-Bills?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go
Is it close or you don't have to give me
28-32 Buffalo.
Close.
Okay.
Okay, it's close.
Josh
So
Allen.
Josh Allen slaughters. Josh Allen
ain't slaughtering anybody.
Josh
Maybe
Allen.
the Dolphins, maybe.
He slaughters.
He's not slaughtering anybody.
He's
Stop hating on Josh Allen, bro.
He slaughters.
I'm sorry that the dude has the most interceptions in his own end zone, in the red zone or whatever the heck.
He's
going to
saving all
cause
his goodness for the
turnovers.
playoff, bro. He's
Okay,
playing
so
cool, bro.
they slaughter the Chargers,
Yeah.
but the Chiefs
The Chiefs.
get slaughtered by the
The
Chargers.
Chiefs ain't it, dog. The Chiefs are not it.
Okay, Xbox.
What's the
Clip
score of that game?
that.
Is it close?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I just want
It's a charge, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want
Joey
to check.
Bosa
Yeah.
back in action, dude. I think
He's
Mike
good.
Williams
Yeah,
might
he's
be
been
fine.
back in action,
Hopefully
dude.
Mike Williams. Dude, they haven't lost a game in how freaking long? I think they're on like a 7-game win streak.
Yeah, we'll see. It's a,
They're on a 7-game win streak right now.
are
Look
you
it up.
Xbox clip that?
Fact check that. I
Okay,
don't know.
Eagles
Something like
49ers.
that.
What happens there?
Eagles 49ers. I mean, bro, 49ers defense is too good.
Okay.
Eagles really haven't shown me much. They should beat the Cowboys. We seen
haven't
them play the
shown
Cowboys.
you
They
much?
both times they stomped on the Cowboys, right, and then they nearly beat the Cowboys with a
Triple
backup
rush.
quarterback. Okay.
So you got Bills and 49ers in your Super Bowl. Tell us about that game.
This is exactly
We
what the
obviously
people
know
should
who's
want to see.
winning.
This is exactly what the people should want to see.
No.
The two best defenses in the NFL. Okay.
Is this a-
Bengals
the two
defense
best
is
Ross
better
is
good,
than
bro.
Is this all
Bills.
because you
The
said
two
that
best
one time defense wins championships?
Am I the first person to ever say that?
No, but
It's true. It's true.
I'm pretty sure the
Look back at recent history. It's true.
I'm not
I'm pretty
disagreeing.
sure the Bengals defense has been better than the Bills defense.
I agree with that.
I would disagree with that.
Eli Apple.
Why? They haven't.
I mean, if you
given
look,
any
if you
points
look,
in the second half,
if you
dude.
look
They-
back at the season stats, the Bills and 49ers, I think, are ranked 2 and 3. The only team that's
if
ahead
you
of
take
them is the
whole
Philadelphia
season as a whole,
Eagles.
I'm talking like second half and on, like to now. I think the Bengals have been a better defense.
What was the last big takeaway play by the Bills defense?
By the Bills defense.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. The Cincinnati Bengals literally got a strip sack in the end zone for a touchdown.
Bengals went on a streak of not allowing a touchdown in the second half. I think for a while. They've been playing really good.
Sure, fair. I'm not going to argue. They don't have the players like the Bills and 49ers have.
I don't
The
care what
names.
pla-
They don't have the
You're
names.
doing the name brand at this point.
I mean, sure, yeah. I mean, I am. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I
I
don't-
just trust those players more than Bengals players. Like,
I'm
the Bills
sure.
players have been doing it for a longer amount of time than the Bengals players. And I'll give the Bengals, credit. The Bengals are the best team in the NFL right now. The Bengals are the best team in the NFL right now.
All right, don't get so
The best team in the past 2 months.
We're
guys.
just talking. We're
past
friends.
2 months.
We're all friends. Relax.
I just get attacked all the time. This is the freaking Super Bowl.
So
okay?
tell us. Get to the point.
Buffalo's freaking winning the Super Bowl, okay?
Wow.
They're doing it for DeMar Hamlin. It's just it's a storybook ending. It just makes sense. They are winning the Super Bowl before the season started. They're winning the Super Bowl now. That's extra motivation. They're freaking running through,
Wait,
dude.
there's 13 seconds left on the clock.
Okay, well, now they're going to know from their mistakes. They ain't never going to do that again.
What type of game is this? Is this a blowout? Is this a close game? Is this a
It's a defensive game.
defensive game?
I'd
Low
say
scoring
Bills
game?
by double digits.
Wow.
Like 10.
Like 10. Like exactly 10.
Exactly that. So 10. Okay. All right.
Now,
All right.
I'm really curious to see what Joe has on his list.
I'm excited.
He has the Tampa Bay Buccaneers winning. And then he has them probably beating the Eagles.
I'm excited.
I'm really curious to what Joe has on his playoff bracket. What are we trying
Chargers.
Oh, that's a lot of red.
I'm up, baby. Let's go. All right, AFC.
Oh, get the frick outta here.
AFC. All right. What are you looking at? So you're looking ahead now.
So, okay, hold on.
Buccaneers.
Let's.
Of course I'm looking at
Well,
the
no, I
Buccaneers.
guess you ruined it. I was gonna say we all had the same stuff. We all had the same stuff up until the NFC AFC
Well,
Championship.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
except
because we can
Joe.
all agree upon one thing. Ravens freaking stink.
Dolphins.
Yes.
Dolphins
Stopping the
freaking
Bills.
stink.
Yes.
Okay, freaking
What about
Giants.
the Jaguars?
That's the
then?
thing.
Then
That's
we
the
got the
thing.
Jaguars.
The Jags.
I'm
could easily
actually
win this
so
game.
disappointed in you guys that not one of you picked the Jaguars.
Where are you at?
I'm disappointed in you.
Where are
The
you
Chargers
at?
are my Super Bowl pick going
I
into the
don't
season,
care.
bro.
I
believe
said
in
I
you.
like
the
picked them
Chargers.
to lose in the Super Bowl. So who cares?
I'm just disappointed in you guys.
You didn't
Why
do
are you
either.
getting so offended right now? We're just having a good time. You're getting so mad
Because you said it's your Super Bowl team, but you picked your Super Bowl team to lose.
because
So
the
what you
Buffalo
just said
Bills are
throws out the
them.
window.
Because the Buffalo Bills are them.
Okay, anyway. I wanted to put, I was tossing it up, but I I like Herbert more than Lawrence right now. That's tough. That was a tough one. But I think seeing a divisional game again in the divisional round would be cool. So I picked the Chargers.
And the NFL is rigged, by the way. So, like, they want a divisional game for that divisional round.
Ravens, you guys blow. I'm sorry that I even thought you guys were good at one point. I mean, you guys really do stink. Dolphins, it should be the Steelers getting blown out by the Bills, not you, but I digress.
That's fair.
Then we got the Chiefs and the Chargers. Yeah, nah. Okay, history here. Like I said, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. Don't apologize. Don't apologize.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous for the Chiefs.
I'm not saying it's a lock by any means, but
if anybody was throwing locks out there, it was you.
Okay, I'm not afraid to throw out locks, bro. Okay. And I didn't say the Chargers are a lock to beat the Chiefs. I said Chiefs better look the freak out and be scared as heck.
Oh, you backed them up. You said this is their time. They've lost every other game, but no, not this one. Lock.
Not this one.
Then we got the Bills and Bengals again. I'm sorry, Josh Allen, you ain't it, Chief. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I like Joe Burrow.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by Josh Allen ain't it?
He's going to throw a pick to ruin the game or something.
But what do you mean, like, where do you rank him, though?
He's
what do you mean?
Top 5, but
so he's still it.
But he's going against. I don't care.
He does make mistakes.
He makes some stupid mistakes, dude. You saw that pick against Patriots.
I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that.
You can't do that stuff in the playoffs. But hey, Joe Burrow, he's hot. He's on a mission.
But recent history says he doesn't do that in the playoffs,
dude.
Yeah, sure, but they lost. But anyway.
Okay,
let's
Bucks
jump to the NFC. Yeah,
Bucks,
let's jump to the NFC.
You got the Bucks beating the Cowboys.
Bucks, Cowboys.
Fair enough.
Cowboys.
You hate the Cowboys.
Come on, dude. Cowboys ain't winning a dang playoff game. I don't care what anybody says.
Okay.
I don't care.
Right.
And you know what else? They're going to beat the Eagles, too. They're Buccaneers. You just said it before. You stole my thunder.
If they beat the Cowboys,
you stole my dang thunder.
All right.
Wait. Why?
Why not, dude?
I mean,
why not? I think fine with agreeing with you any other year. This is the worst Tom Brady team I've ever seen.
Sure.
I mean, that might not be.
That's why it's stupid enough to work.
It's stupid enough to work. Eagles have digressed the second half of this year. Bucks haven't done much either, but hey, dang, let's go, Tom Brady.
So you think Tom Brady is enough to beat the fully complete Eagles team?
They're not fully complete.
I mean, okay, they're cornerbacks or the secondary, whatever. But besides that,
sure, upsets happen for a reason. Hey, you've been screaming up. You want to see upsets? There you go, buddy. Anyway,
I respect it. I just. No.
Vikings, yeah. Again, you guys are lucky you're playing the Giants. Seahawks should have been the Lions there, but it's all right. I digress.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vikings, 49ers. I can't do it. As much as I want to do it, can't do it. 49ers are winning. And then, Bucks. I don't got the Bucks winning the Super Bowl. Are you out of your dang mind? I ain't doing that.
Dang, that's... If the Bucks make it that far going against rookie Brock Purdy, where you got they've got to be complete at that point.
But the 49ers already played the Buccaneers.
What happened?
The 49ers.
Yeah, but with who?
Brock
Purdy?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, but it's not the playoffs. Exactly. It's not the playoffs. Yeah. It's Tom Brady.
Well,
He's in the NFC Championship.
Tom Brady does lose in the playoffs. They lost to the Rams last year.
It's true.
Barely. That was almost an insane comeback. But it ain't happening this year. So we do got a lot of red. AFC Championship, Chiefs, Bengals. Chiefs finally. This is where I do contradict myself because history does show Joe Burrow should beat them. But I think Patrick Mahomes gets his revenge in this game. I think the 49ers do beat the Bucks. I was going to keep the Buck train going, but I can't. I can't do it for so long. And then I got the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. We got a rematch. Chiefs, 49ers. Chiefs pull out the dub.
Okay, so Chiefs, Bills, Bengals.
So let me ask you guys this. What was your guys' Super Bowl prediction, the two teams at the beginning of the season?
We don't got to talk about that.
I don't remember what my two teams were.
I said Bills and I don't know who I said on the NFC side.
I said Broncos. And then who did I say on the Vikings? Not the Vikings.
Do you remember who your two teams were?
The Chargers and the 49ers.
And you had Chargers winning.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Technically, I did, yeah.
Oh, you had the Chargers winning the Super Bowl?
I said Chargers, but I put all my money on the 49ers to win the Super Bowl. So, like, it just doesn't make sense.
Well, I put money on the Vikings to lose an NFC Championship, and I going to the Super Bowl. So
I don't remember the second team, but I remember I had Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. So I'm still with it.
Dang, I want to know what your guys' NFC team is because that's like the one.
have to go back
that's-
and
I
look.
was gonna say we are gonna be reacting to our previous beginning of the year predictions, so stay tuned for that, and that will be addressed in that video. Okay.
Lombardi's coming home with the AFC. I will say, if the Bengals do beat the Chiefs, I would.
I feel like
The Bengals
somebody
will.
definitely said the Buccaneers or the Rams or something like that for the NFC.
It could
Maybe.
be a possibility.
We'll find out. Okay. Closest game and blowout.
Throughout
Go.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
The biggest-
Blowout's going in that dang wild card here somewhere. Probably Bengals Ravens. I could see being a freaking massacre. Or
I think biggest
49ers
blowout's
Seahawks.
49ers Seahawks.
That's what I'm going to go with. I think that's going to be the biggest blow.
They've handled them twice already this year. Why not
I
third
think it's
time?
gonna be Bills Dolphins. I think it's gonna be
Actually,
Bills
yeah, I agree with that.
Dolphins. I think
Yeah,
It could be.
I do agree with that. Well, we'll see, but yeah.
And then the closest game, like the
most exciting game is
it's going to be
Chargers.
Bills Bengals, in my opinion. I think that's going to be the
Oh,
closest.
oh.
Oh
game.
no. I'm sorry. I meant
Somebody
wild
might
card.
be
Just
that
wild
way.
card.
Oh, just wild card. Oh.
Jags
Yeah,
Chargers.
I think Jags Chargers.
Oh man, I'm gonna go Bucks Cowboys. I think that'll be the closest.
I think
The
Jags
Jags
Chargers
Chargers is the only game that and I could be wrong, I don't see there being a potential blowout for.
Mhm.
I could see a blowout for any other game.
I don't see it for the Bucks Cowboys. I think
You don't
I
the
think it's
Cowboys
gonna be
could
close.
blast the Buccaneers.
Cowboys ain't blasting anybody.
I can see the Cowboys defense getting to Tom Brady and
Gonna
like
say.
being all over him.
They could, but I don't know. I just think that's gonna be such a close game.
I think that'll be a close game too, but like I think there's a chance the Cowboys could blast.
There's a
the
chance,
Buccaneers.
but like Joe said, ain't no Cowboys.
Ain't no Cowboys blasting anybody. They're blasting their way to the couch after they lose.
Do you think is there a chance for romance in this playoff picture or no?
What do you mean by that?
Is there a chance for romance?
Oh, Giselle comes back. And one team who we didn't have winning, just bowl team to go to the Super Bowl.
Chargers.
Mine's the Vikings.
See, Jaguars. Wow. Why not? We're gonna go
I'll go
bold.
Vikings. I mean,
No,
that
I changed
that
it.
was my Super Bowl team.
Dolphins.
I'll go.
Wow.
Dolphins. They're faking it.
Faking it.
They're faking it. And Tyreek Hill just wants to get to the AFC Championship game against. No, that can't happen. They want to get to the divisional round game against the Chiefs, and they're gonna beat the Chiefs.
Dang. I think the Vikings would be crazy to see in the Super Bowl. That'd be crazy.
It's gonna be a.
Why would that be crazy?
You would look so stupid.
It's gonna be a Vikings and Dolphins
I'm
Super
willing
Bowl.
I'm willing to put that on the line. That's fine.
Yeah, that's why it's bold for a reason. All right, I think that's it.
I like that.
Good luck, Aaron Rodgers.
Don't forget, fill out your brackets. Link in the description, and then check out the Discord and submit your picks there.
Goodbye.
Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.